and being broken in on in a dead sleep. I don't know if you've ever even experienced that. I hope not. To be robbed at gunpoint and being hit upside the head with a gun that discharged right at my temple. And I lived a blessing from God, a wake-up call. As I laid there semi-conscious on the floor, trying to get my wits back about me, I heard this: I am saving you now. I will not save you again. Follow me. Sisters and brothers, I was laying there on that floor, and I'm looking around, trying to figure out there was nobody in that room with me. But the Spirit of God was blessing me every step of the way. Every step of the way. You know, some of what I say here may make you feel kind of down, but see, it's all about being blessed by God. And it's part of my story, and I've been asked to give it to you today. It's been a learning experience for me. I am a child of God, a work in progress, being allowed to do so through the blessings of a God that loves me just the way I am. Sometimes it's hard to sit back and think about the past, but I love the present and my future because God is blessing me. I sit back and I think about a time when you think that you're loved and you think somebody's loving you, and you have to question it sometime when it's abusive what love really is. What I learned is that love isn't a person where you see in your peripheral vision running at you with the biggest knife you've ever seen, trying to stab you in the back, telling you that they love you. What was a blessing from God there? Allowing me to live and not being able just to sidestep the blow. God was blessing me. God was loving me. God was working in my life on a daily basis and blessing me, and I didn't even know it. My blessings came in the form of Reverend Elder Nancy Wilson, who stood in that parking lot with me that morning, knowing full well that I needed to be there, that I needed to be inside that church. The blessing of God was taking my hand and leading me through the front door. Because, see, I stood outside for 20 minutes. I don't think Jean could come outside one more time. Jean Snickles is at the 9 o'clock service. Ken Nairn, sitting right there, was right there. Will Whitley was right there. Reverend Barber was right there. And Pamela was outside the door trying to get in. God blessed me through that door. God said, yes, you can. And not only yes, you can, yes, you will. I walked through that door after that fateful night of being held at gunpoint. I walked through the doors of that church, and my life changed forever. God was blessing me. It seems so long ago that all of these events happened in my life. But when you think about it, time is irrelevant. But it's what you do with it. So, sisters and brothers, are we going to allow God to bless us? Are we going to accept those blessings? Are we going to let God help us, hold our hand, and take us through the doors that we need to go through? God gives us the opportunity of choice. And there were times in my life that I made the wrong choices. And sometimes we say, well, what took God so long? No, Not what took God so long, what took me so long. See? What took me so long to walk through the door. But once I got it, I got it. And once I got it, I got all of you. And I thank God every day for that. I think back on a time when I was jailed. And then I decided to stand up and talk for someone that was being abused and misused. We had court that morning. So for trying to help someone else, what I got was shackles. They shackled me, and that's how I went to court, in chains. What does that make you think about? How does that make you feel? That's what I got for trying to help someone else that was being mistreated. It was a learning experience. But my blessing from God in that experience was silence. Get through it and pray. And for heaven's sake, don't get back in this position again. So it's been tough. It's been a tough road. But sisters and brothers, it's been a wonderful road. A loving road. And again, I have a wonderful family, a partner that's a wonderful singer and plays the piano wonderfully. No, it's not Larry. It's Jane. She's not with us today. And I'm sorry that she couldn't be here for this morning. Because she doesn't even know the whole story. As the layers unfold and my life continues on, I give thanks to God for blessing me. Thank you.